I'm Tichelstraat from Amsterdam, born and raised in Amsterdam. And in this video, I'm gonna talk about why is Amsterdam so easy to explore. Look, this is the Rotterdammer bridge. Fun fact, this bridge is actually originally from Rotterdam. They broke it down and built it back up right here in Amsterdam. So, and they named it the Rotterdammer Bridge. It's not a special bridge. I also don't understand the logic behind it. I should investigate. Anyways, I will show you why it is so easy to explore. And meanwhile, I'm reacting to an older video of mine that's not posted on this channel, but I recorded it a couple of months ago. I am delivering food. And right now, we're entering the Jordaan district. I'm on the way to the restaurant, gonna grab the food, and at the end of the video, I'll be in the business district of Amsterdam, right at the edge. And there will be some hassle. It will not be easy for me to deliver this food, and there will be some frustration. Unfortunately, you know, that's one of the downsides of this job. Anyways, thank you so much for being here. This is the Jordaan. Yes. Oh, I'm saying yes, probably to Siri. And I hope I'm gonna go to the left. Yes. Very good, Tycho, very good. And this hotel right here, we follow each other on Instagram. We're BFFs. For people who watched my channel earlier, you know, like some other videos of mine, you might recognize this street. It is that from my house, this specific street is the quickest, you know, to go to Dam Square, to go anywhere. Yes, as you can see, it was December actually, so half a year ago. Anyways, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Just checking if the recording goes well. Yes, lots of stuff going on. If you put the thumbs up, the algorithm will realize, hey, wait a second, something's going up with this video. Yeah, so I don't have the map of Amsterdam right here, not right now. But for those who know, or those who don't know, there is the inner city, the old town, and then around it, there's a canal belt. And right in a moment, I'll go over one of the main canals of Amsterdam called the Prinsengracht, or in Dutch, the Prinsengracht. So there are like a couple of canals around Old Town, and that's how the city grew actually back in the days. I call it the onion. Yeah, it's like half an onion. Amsterdam North is a different part. There's water, but on the south side, you have these onion rings. Right around Old Town, right around the Binnenstad, the center. So it starts with the single canal, and the other three are named Herengracht, Keizersgracht, and Prinsengracht. Not in that order, by the way. So single is the smallest. Keizer, the Emperor's Canal. Keizersgracht, Prinsengracht, right here. Prince Canal, a plural. And Herengracht, the Gentleman's Canal, which was the most prestige one. Here you see the Western Church, which is at the edge of the Jordaan. So right now I'm cycling at the edge of the Jordaan district as well. The Jordaan is on our right side. If we cross the bridge to the left, we are out of the Jordaan. But we're gonna go straight ahead. You hear the sirens, and look at this weather. This is what December looks like. So yes, I'm doing this narration right now in summer. Today it's the 29th of July 2026. Oh, and this is actually one of my favorite corners right here. Let's see if I'm pointing at the right. That right here, I mean. This building, look, it's very narrow from this perspective. So if you stand exactly at that point and make a photo, it looks like a paper-thin building. So the onions are the actual reason. It's one of the main reasons why it is so easy to get around in Amsterdam. When I'm cycling around, okay, I'm a citizen, but also when you are going to be cycling around or walking around, you don't necessarily have to think like, okay, I'm going to go to the left or right here. You know that eventually you want to go to the right. It's because of the onion. So, for example, if I want to go from my area, where we just now were, let's say the Staatslieden neighborhood, you're kind of in the north of Amsterdam, and you want to go to the south, you can choose. Will you either zigzag through the streets and not go in the onion, the actual onion, the inner circle of the city. The inner circles, I mean. Or would you go to the canal belt, as I'm doing right now? I went to the canal belt, now I follow the Prince Canal, and then eventually I will go to the right. Here, what he did, you know, you should always pay attention. He comes and he wants to go in the opposite direction. That's okay, it's allowed. But you should always left, right, left, because there's traffic like me coming. At a speed of 23 kilometers per hour, I see down here. Oh yeah, I have to get used to where I'm pointing. I just, right there, you see like the kilometer thing. Yes, so right now I'm gonna go to the Ferdinand Bolstraat, which is located in the Pijp district in the south of Amsterdam. A very nice district. That's where the restaurant is. What's the name again? Olakino or something? Olakino. I'm gonna go to some Poké bowl restaurant. Oh, this is one of the most beautiful streets of the Jordaan, the Lijnbaansgracht. It used to be a canal. And okay, with this weather, you might say, is that it? But just imagine that the sun is shining. But you know, this weather actually is nice as well. Oh, and that's a coffee shop. I don't smoke, but it has good vibes. When I used to smoke, back in 2009, 2010, it's a nice place to sit and chill. But once I was walking with my friends, and so we don't smoke at all, and we just wanted to drink a cup of coffee, and they didn't allow us to sit there. They were like, no. You can only order coffee here if you smoke an actual joint. And we were like, okay, well, we better get started then. No, we were like, okay, well, unfortunately, then we're gonna go to another place. Because when I was visiting that place with my mother, we were actually allowed to sit there and just order a coffee without smoking, you understand? So maybe it's about the audience. Because it was me with my friends, so 2 guys, 1 girl, and then maybe they thought, okay, you know, these young, handsome kids in their 20s back then, or maybe not even actually. Well, you know, you're smokers. But when I was with my mother, they don't force my mother to smoke, maybe. I don't know. But if you're ever in the area and you do smoke, then Prinsengracht, just look it up yourself, you know, like the one with the blue graffiti around it. That's a nice, it has nice vibes. It feels like you're sitting in the 80s. Kinda, you know, back in time. And here we cross the Lijnbaansgracht. So, at this moment, okay, I know the city, but if you don't know the city, you're cycling in the direction of the Pijp. And eventually, it doesn't really matter when, but at some point, I will go to the right. You will go to the right or go to the left, depending on where you're going. And that's what it is. Because of this onion-shaped city. So at some points, sometimes also, you know, as a cyclist, you're thinking, okay, shall I go 1 canal further to an inner canal? Oh yeah, I am very eager to go past this car, I guess. At moments like this, because those cars, you know, they have to slow down for the bump. But me as a cyclist, I can actually go, you know, quicker over the bumps. Let's see, I don't remember how I did this. Oh, nothing is happening, huh? But this is a nice takeover moment, Tycho. Let's go! 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 And I'm still not going to the right. No, I follow the Prince Canal. Yeah, it's annoying, because you have those poles, you know, and he has to... When you're driving around with a car here, you always have to keep in your mind, okay, let's keep some distance from the right side, because there might be cyclists coming from the right. That actually does happen. Okay, so this is the moment where I decide I'm going to go to the right. It could have been 1 further or 2 further. It could have been 1 back. But this is actually nice. I will cycle past a restaurant where I was sitting with YouTuber Tina Hugel from Germany. She's living in Japan. And long-time followers of this channel might recognize, you know. I mean, I was talking about her before. It was like the first real other YouTuber I met ever. You know, and she left a comment on my YouTube channel. And it was at this place right here. And I was like, hey, let's meet up, you know. And it was great, you know. It's very inspirational to meet other creators. I find that, you know, lovely. So if you're a creator and and you're coming to Amsterdam, text me on Instagram or something. Because I'd love to meet for a cup of coffee or something. You know, it's like, how do you do YouTube? How do I do YouTube? Instagram, TikTok, whatever. I'm not so much on TikTok, but YouTube is my thing. So we're close to the restaurant now. And as you can see, I went to the right and now I'm in the Sarvatistraat, which is officially, it's not a canal belt, but it's still part of the circle. Because I could also stay in the Nassau-kade, where we started this video, which is a big circle around the canal belt. And sometimes I do that, but it's just like ice skating. Or the Olympics, you know, when you run around in the stadium, the inner circle is quicker than the outer circle, you know? Just like, yeah, it's logic. So you make your decision. Okay, shall I go to an inner circle, inner canal, then cycle around over there? Hartstikke idee, you go to the right. You also think, eventually you also know, of course, oh, the most outer circle has more traffic lights, so that anyways takes longer. Okay, so this is the place where I'm gonna go. Let's see. Olakino. Olakino Pokeball. Yeah. Yeah, so lock the bike quickie, alrighty. Could be quicker. I'm cycling around without gloves because the winters are getting warmer. And I'm happy with it, you know. Back in the days, if you were 20 years ago in Amsterdam, in this period, there would be snow till your knee. Hoi, hoi.
Yes, ik ben er voor Emir.
I'm here for Emir. I hear copyrighted music, so hopefully I will not be flagged. Let's keep on talking. So YouTube, okay.
Yes, dankjewel.
Here, I cut out some footage, yeah, of course. Werkse again. Yeah, have a nice working day. In one word in Dutch. Werkse. You know, you should make that word in English, guys. Werkse, like work them, worky dirky, you know, in Dutch. Just with this word, you know. Oh no, that's not true actually. That's not true. You can also say zwemse, like swim them, you know, happy swimming. Like the verb fietsen or teken ze. You understand? Like every verb you can make it like you wish someone a good time with it or something. Draw them. Or someone cooking, cook ze, cook them. But this is not a Dutch language channel. I'm thinking about it actually. Maybe I should do some, if there's interest for that. So, Ferdinand Bolstraat. Just now actually on the left side, so next to the restaurant we just now were, is the first Heineken factory. That's where it all started. This is the Pijp district, PIJP. And as you can see, we went from the Staatslieden neighborhood all the way in the north, past the Prinsengracht canal belt, and then I went to the right, and hartstikke idee were in the Pijp, and it went very quick, right? Because of the canal belt, there were no traffic lights. There was nothing. You understand? Because if it were a regular city, you know, without the canal belt, there would be intersections, meaning traffic lights. But because of the canal belt, you can easily and quickly go, you know, like whoosh, and then you're there. It works like that. I mean, of course, there are a couple of traffic lights, maybe in the most outer canal belt, Nassau-kade, where we started. That's also why I went to the, you know, Prinsengracht. And there we go, green light, and there Tycho goes. That's a very nice coffee place next to bestseller. I really should get used, you know, like I see the video, but it's all the way there. Yeah, I will get better. It's like a weatherman, you know, like I'm sitting in front of a green screen and then where should I point? Because now I look at myself. It's very complicated. I'm really trying to build this YouTube studio here in my living room. Better, you know, it's getting better and better. Recently, my buddy Jasper was here with his wife and brother. We watched the World Cup, Spain versus Argentina. And of course it was, I mean, I'm not into football at all. He is. But I like watching the World Cup and the European Cup. And actually this year I watched almost all matches of the World Cup. So, oh look, let's remember that story for in a moment. This is the area where I was living as a kid, like around 10. We were living here for 7 years, so I was around the age of 10, from 4 to 12, or from 4 to 11, something like that. So I was living right behind this building right here. There was a supermarket there, now it's the Aldi, back then was the Ada. There was a nice bakery at that corner over there, very old man, very nice. And then me and Remco, my buddy, you know, he's my longest, you know, my friend, I know him since the age of 9 or something. We went to the bakery every week, or maybe even more, and then we bought like a pizza sandwich, you know. And the street name where I was living as a kid, it's the Vincent van Gogh Street. The Vincent van Gogh Street, number 21A, if I remember well. And yeah, you know, it just now became red. So this, okay, the keyboard warriors, please. Yeah, Tycho is going through the red light. Yeah, okay, you know, it just for this 1 second. And yeah, I'm very, very sorry, not sorry. In the car, I would never do this. And there we go, we continue straight away into the direction of the Zuidas, the business district. We are in the Old South, the buildings on the left. Well, that's where you live here in Amsterdam if you're like a dentist, or maybe you're a surgeon, you know, a heart surgeon. You will be living in one of those villas, I'd say. And probably your office will also be in your house. Yeah, the red light there doesn't make any sense because, you know, I'm just going to go straight ahead and there were no pedestrians. Okay, I'm sorry. You know, I should start a driving school maybe. And up in front of us is the Beethoven Street. So yeah, at this point, I think I will go to the left actually because I just know the end destination, which is to the left. So I think I'm gonna go to the left here. That would make... Oh no, it's of course to the... on the next. Yeah. Stadionweg. If we continue this road all the way till the end, you are at the Olympic Stadium. So this area, we're getting close actually to where Remco is living. And so Remco, you might know him from the other YouTube channel that I started last year. We are just talking about, you know, nerdy stuff. Games and stuff on that channel. It's something that I started last year. But it's good to be back here on this channel, you know, my little baby, Tycho from Amsterdam. This neighborhood where Remco is still living, this is also where I used to live before me and my parents moved to the Vincent van Gogh Street. So it will be right behind these buildings. And all these street names, you know, they kind of have an Olympic theme, you know, Stadion Road. Had the Olympic Stadium is, of course, there. It was built in 1928. It was when the Olympic Games were right here in Amsterdam. The Olympia Square, and my grandparents used to live. Oh, you see, this is not good. This car. Yeah, that car, you know, wants to go to the right, and I'm going straight ahead. Hey. But it's okay.
Ja, ik ben afgesneden.
You see, and this one said like, hey, are you okay? What happened? And I said like, yeah, I was being cut off. It's okay, you know. I'm not an aggressive person in traffic. I'm not an aggressive person at all. It's okay, you know. You cut me off. You know what sometimes is a little bit bothersome? The taxi drivers that give me the middle finger. But that's okay, you know. In those cases, what I do, I just give them the middle finger back. It's okay. We'll laugh about it. Well, at least I laugh about it, maybe. Because I ride away quick on my bike. Whoosh. But yeah, to cut, you know, if you're looking for a parking spot, indeed, keep in mind, there's a bicycle road, and always look in your mirror like, hey, is someone coming over there? Yes or no? So this is actually Olympiaplein. Remco is living in the area. I will not dox him right now. That's what you call it, right? Doxing. But you might see him walking around over here. So if you're looking for him, you know, maybe he's even here in this video. And it's a nice area. My grandparents used to live there. I was always with my grandmama. my grandma, I mean, we were walking around like every day. We went to the milkman, the meat man, and then, okay, let's buy a few packages of cigarettes at Aster. We also knew their names, you know, like the name of the milkman, the name of the meat man, the name of Ursula, the perfume woman. And we went to all those stores in that one street, you know, behind us. And it was every time, it was like a routine. You're like, hey, package of milk over here, few slices of cheese over there. Hey, little Tycho, do you want a slice of meat? Yes, liver meat from the pig, you know? You know, I love it. It's amazing, just for the skin. I notice pig meat can give me pimples, so I stopped eating it. But it's delicious. Vinicius delicious, I'd say. And I did say that to someone named Vinicius. And we're gonna go to the right because this is the end destination. So the business district starts here. It gets better the more you go in it, because this is quite old. There's also a high school here. Oh yeah, so now I'm looking for this address. This is the high school, by the way. I think this is the Spinoza Lyceum.
Turn right, okay.
Yeah. This was a little bit difficult. So now I'm looking for for this office. So oh yeah, okay. Wow. Yeah, it's been a few months. This is not good. I'm like, where is this office? I'm going around the Spinoza Lyceum. That's nice. I mean, look. It's a very famous school, you know. People in Amsterdam, everyone knows this school. Yeah, Spinoza.
Okay.
And I'm indeed like, okay. Interesting indeed, I said, huh? Also the Rietveld Academy, you might have heard of that. One of the top academies for creative people is right here next to the Spinoza Lyceum, but it's behind us. Yeah, I say, what the hell? Am I gonna carry up the bike? Well, no. It's this building right here, indeed. So sometimes with Google Maps, I mean, I know all the streets and stuff, and I don't use Google Maps, but in this case, when I deliver food, I do use Google Maps because it's so specific, like, oh, this office I have to go to, you know? And now...
Is this my destination?
Wow. And now it gets a little bit annoying. So, it will start first with that I need to ring the bell. Yeah. Come on, Tycho, get off your bike.
Lokitalikade. Lokitalikate.
Oh, I'm still doubting, of course. I'm still doubting. Is this the correct address?
Hey jongens, een vraagje. Is dit Lokitalikade 1?
Ja.
Het adres?
Ja.
Oké, dit hele gebouw.
Ja, dat is wel.
Nee, is goed. Ik ga wel even... Thanks.
You understood that conversation, right? Hey guys, question. Is this Lokitalikate 1? Lokitale Street 1? Yes. I said the wall building? Yes, the wall building. So. Okay, now just checking if everything is still recording. So here I am in my orange jacket. Let's see. Are they at home? And that's the thing. You know, if you order food... You know what I don't understand? Because that's what this is now. You order food, and then you just totally forget that you ordered food or something. Because... And I understand, you work in an office. But if you work in an office, what I would do is for sure make sure that maybe the reception knows that I ordered food, or maybe I would be waiting downstairs. Who am I? But okay, you're busy, you're working in an office. You see on your phone exactly where the delivery driver is. I'm trying to ring the bell right here. I'm ringing the bell. I was ringing the bell, ringing the bell, bell. You understand? Okay, so the reception is also doing a poo-poo on the toilet. I don't even know what's going to happen now in this video. I mean, I will get inside. I know for sure, because, you know, the food is not... It's not in my backpack anymore. Look, I'm calling now on my phone the person that ordered the food. That's usually what a delivery guy or girl does when the person doesn't answer the bell. You call. Yeah, well, anyways, the essence of this video, why is Amsterdam so easy to explore? You saw it with the canal belt. We went very quick from Staatslieden neighborhood to the Pijp district and eventually ended up in the Zuidas, which is south of the Pijp, kind of south from it. And yeah, I thought let's talk about that while actually finding a video where I did the canal belt. So that's this video, but now this video turns out to be going in another direction. Yeah. Look, I'm in the reflection there. This is me. That's not the bell, that sound. I see someone moving over there also. And yeah. Look, the receptionist is not to blame. I'm also a hotel receptionist. The person who is to blame is the person who ordered the food. You order food, and you're not there at all. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Eh? Guys and gals, please, if you order food, keep in mind just a little bit, you know, the people who deliver the food, they're also humans, you know. That's not a joke. I should push this button. Oh my Buddha, indeed.
Lazy.
Hallo?
Hey, hallo. Kan iemand de deur open doen? Ik ben van thuisbezorgd.
En jij, voor wie komt u?
Ik ben er nu.
Ja, maar voor wie komt u?
Emir, maar ik sta hier nu al een tijdje, dus ik wil even die bestelling afleveren, zeg maar. Want hij neemt ook zijn telefoon niet op.
You understand? I say yes, I'm from Just Eat Takeaway.
No.
I want to deliver the food, and then yes, but for who are you here? Huh? For who? And I said yes, I'm here for Emir. He doesn't pick up his phone, and I want to deliver the food. Not please. I didn't say please. Zeg maar. Yeah, it was a little bit, you know. Indeed, he finally opens the door. Yeah, for who are you here? There's like hundreds of people working in this office. Just open the fucking door, bitch. Yeah, I get angry again. Okay. Now, I'm looking for the reception in this building. Oh, yeah. Then you're here. I'm here, like...
Is dit de receptie?
Eentje omhoog.
Alright.
Is this the reception? One up. There you go. There's the guy.
Eten.
You see? Food.
Zie de naam. Hij neemt zijn telefoon niet op, dus hij zal gewoon naar beneden komen, denk ik.
He doesn't pick up his phone, blah blah blah. Ja, I was a little bit annoyed, hè?
Oké, maar ja, dan leg ik... Ja.
Emir opzoeken.
Oké. Maar ik kan toch wel eventjes naar...
He doesn't want to take the food. He says he cannot take it.
Ja, ik snap het, maar... Hij neemt niet op, dus ja...
He's gonna look up the name,
hij zal hier wel
Emir.
werken of wonen.
And I said, well, he will probably work or live here in this building.
Ja, het is een pokeball van de Ferdinand Bolstraat bij de Heineken Experience daar. Dus,
You hear? A Pokeball from the Ferdinand Bolstraat next to the Heineken Experience. But this receptionist, he also left me waiting for quite a while. So I was a little bit annoyed.
ja,
Right?
ik kan zijn telefoonnummer ook niet zien, dus, want als ik bel word ik doorverbonden.
I cannot see his phone number because I'm
Ik word
redirected.
doorverbonden via thuisbezorgd. Oh ja, heel goed. Nou, dan kan je hem ook...
Then he sees his number on the receipt.
Als hij, misschien is hij aan het werk en dat hij nu niet kan opnemen.
Yeah, he's probably working. He can't pick up the phone.
Maar je wil
Emir,
dat ik
Emir,
bij-
Emir. If you're watching this video, do better.
Je wil dat ik wacht.
Ja, ik kan geen eten nemen. Dus ja. Ze moeten altijd duidelijk
He- He cannot take the
Ja,
food.
inderdaad.
Yeah, maybe it's
Dus ik kan ook
dynamite.
even plassen, ja, want ik zie daar een toilet.
Ja.
And then I say, okay, I'm gonna go pee. I see a toilet over there. So yeah, you know, I had leave my bag. Okay, I leave my bag there. Yeah. I leave my phone there now. I hope I cut something out, because...
Oh. Hij is op slot. De deur is dicht, denk ik. Van het toilet, toch?
Ja.
Maar hij kan niet op. Hij is dicht.
Oh, is bezet dan.
Oh.
Ja.
Ah, I tried to go to the toilet, but someone else was sitting on the toilet.
De zevende of negende verdieping.
Ik denk dat... Is het een vrouw? Ik dacht dat het een man was. Emir.
Hier staat vrouw, maar...
Oh.
Ja,
Oké, dus dan moet ik even daarheen en daar brengen.
maar zevende verdieping.
7th floor. 7th floor? He said she. I said, oh, I thought it was a guy, because Emir sounds like a guy's name in Turkey or something, but
Is goed.
apparently it's a
Ik ben zo
woman.
terug, dan had ik die...
I leave my bag there. I'm gonna go to the 7th floor and let's find that woman, Emir. And there I am. Look at me. With a full bladder, standing in the elevator. Oh yeah. 7th floor. Oh yeah. Remember? I remember this. This door's also locked. It's like, you don't want your food. You order food. Can you do, at least a bit of trouble to get it? Like I have to, go through, jump through fire hoops and everything to...
Laura, I'm not able to pick up your call at this moment. Please leave a message and I'll call you back. Thank you.
I have food here from Emir. I'm the delivery guy, so I'm just gonna leave it now here on the floor because Emir's not picking up the phone. He tried to call 5 or 6 times. Yeah, there's nothing I can do.
And then I also rang that bell, see? At the end. And that's... Now someone will come running. Because I rang that bell. It's like a very simple bell, actually. I have it right here.
Dit is voor iemand van hier, Emir. Yes.
Here. This is that bell that they hung up there. It's like a 30 euro bell. Oh, and that's the end of the video. Oh my god. I didn't expect that. The end of the video. Wow. And I hope I went to the toilet. Anyways, this is that bell. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button. Wow, time went by so quick. If you made it to here, type broccoli in the comment section. Then I know you're one of the OGs. Broccoli. Broccoli's healthy.